What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Grown Ass Nerds. Today I have the distinct honor of showing you the ins and outs of this beauty right here. This is the Spirit Halloween exclusive Proton pack, and also everyone's favorite ugly little spud, Slimer. And I'm going to be going over some of the details that some of you may be wondering about, some of them maybe you're not wondering about, and if you have any questions, you know where to ask them down below. So first things first, the Proton pack. I'm not going to bother you with the unboxing because we're not that kind of channel. And also I'm impatient. So I did the honors of unboxing it myself. This is she. It's almost the exact same size as the box. This is an insane value. The fact that this is retailing at $69.99 blows my mind. I mean, if I had this when I was a kid, it would have melted my fucking brain. It's to the detail. We're talking, I mean, even the labels on the clipboards, actually all of the labels, I believe, are actually on here. The only one that you don't get is the danger label on the back, but that's also because this is placed firmly on your back when you wear it. This is actually a nice, like, soft foam material. I'll be going over what I'm going to be doing to modify it later. I know a lot of you are thinking, hey, I'm going to get that and I'm going to replace these straps, and that's my first order of business. The construction itself actually feels like a good plastic, at least in my opinion. I collect a lot of toys, as you may know, and this plastic actually, it kind of feels sort of like the Matty Collector plastic. It's actually a pretty durable piece. The bellows is solid. I mean, all of these pieces are solid. The only part that you're actually really missing, and I think a lot of you guys have probably already seen this just in the pictures, is the actual ion arm. There's no ion arm there. So that's, you know, a quick modification. I mean, get, you know, any ion arm. This is not a paid advertisement for Spirit Halloween. You can go on to on the Spirit Halloween's website, or you subscribe to their emails, which I did years ago, and I get them year round. They always have discount codes. So my best bet as far as getting one of these, if you've already got it ordered, great. I think they're not shipping until like October now, but be looking for a local store. Go into your local store, print out their coupons. Some of them are crazy, like 20 bucks off or like 20% off, lots of stuff like that. Anyway, so getting back to this, my only gripes that I have with it, again, which are few, are when it came packaged like this, because it's so tightly packaged. This, actually, the wand, which you guys have seen already in some other videos, is quite small, but it's passable. My gripe with it is that the way it was packed, the loom here, the cable, the wire loom, is kind of like formed now to this shape. So you have to specifically put it on just like that. At least mine anyway. I might try to use like the hairdryer trick, do something like that like you would for action figures if something's like molded in a funky way. And try to like get the plastic hot and maybe straighten it out. I'm sure some of you are just gonna straight up replace it. I may actually attach a Matty Collector wand to this, and then put a V-clip on here. But yeah, that was kind of a gripe, very minor. And then obviously the straps. The straps is an obvious gripe. I mean, there's no excuse for that. I don't know how they did so much research in getting like every little ounce of this shell to be almost perfectly accurate, except for obviously the size, and then put these poopy butt straps on here. I put I was gonna say I already opened it obviously, and I wanted to see how she purrs. So I went ahead and put there's three AAAs, or three double A's that you gotta put in here. And there's an on-off switch. So there's actually, it's got its own power supply in here. Bring that down. And then some of you guys will probably get a kick out of this when you do get yours. The Neutrona wand, not only is it pretty damn small, but the fire switch just says on off. But anyway, so you're gonna notice that obviously the cyclotron doesn't just go on by itself. You know, that's you know, passable, especially for how cheap this is. But let's give her a firing test so you can see all the lights. That's pretty rad. And it's pretty accurate sounds as well. Sounds like your typical beam. So, and you also you have your light on there as well. So again, you're not really getting you know, the cyclotron lights just going all the time. You don't get your blue light up there either. But again, for $69.99, if I was a kid, this would be my must-have favorite toy of my life. And even just as a costume piece for those of you who have groups, I know my group, we're going to be getting a couple of these and doctoring them up, taking them to every event that we have. I mean, I might even wear it just because it's so light and I have some back issues. But yeah, it's a good buy, solid buy. So I'll go over some of the quick tweaks, and then I'm gonna go over Slimer. It's like a dark gray color too. It's not like a solid black, which you're used to seeing. So I might darken it up a little bit, and then give it some silver dry brushing. May replace the loom if I can't get it to straighten out. Other than that, I'm going to mount it to an Alice frame. I'm also going to do a separate video of that process. I actually went out and picked up an Alice frame today, so that's going to be going on that. So some of you also may be wondering the size of this to an Alice frame, and it's almost like the exact same size of an Alice frame. So, I mean, you're going to be able to get that on there. Granted, it's going to look a little small, but I mean, at least it fits. That's the good thing. So, so you're good to go with an Alice frame. Now, on to our little buddy here. It's already fun because both of these came to me from Spirit Halloween today. So I quickly ran out and let my little buddy go for a ride with me in my Ecto. So this is Slimer. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the exact same mold as the big one you guys have probably been used to seeing that has, you know, he's gone up and down in price. But this is $80. That's probably going to be a lot of people's gripe, especially because you can get a Proton pack for less money. But it's solid construction, and it feels almost like it's made out of the exact same material as the big guy. The paint is pristine. I love the eyes. And then he's got a hanging cord, so you can actually display him as such, so he can be dangling in all of his glory for Halloween. And also Slimer butt. He's got some crackney going on there. And but no, solid mold. I'm excited to have him as well. So if you got that extra dough to kick out at Spirit Halloween, it's worth it. But that's it for me and from the ugly little spud. And the next video hopefully will be an update on the pack and where we go with it. So happy Halloween, happy hunting for the Proton packs this season, and catch you later.